There are now additional eFile options that have been added to Tools, Options, eFile Options so that you can use default items in the OPTins eFile wizard. These options work hand in hand with the new Auto Efile feature we'll show you next. Click the checkbox for Source from NAIC OPTins Autofill Options and the fields will become editable. The first option that is stored in this menu is your OPTins username and password. Remember that you must change your OPTins password every 90 days as per OPTins requirements. Then, you can select whether you'll pay by debit or credit as a default for all states. If you select debit, you'll then choose whether you consent to all the payments for the eFiled return or just for the OPTins transaction fee when you electronically file a return. Finally, there are process date options. OPTins allows you to select a future date to file and remit payment. The first option allows you to set how many days to wait before processing, and the second option is a failsafe that will make sure your return and payment are processed a certain amount of time before the return is due. That way, it'll always process before the due date, even if the amount of time you set in the first field goes beyond the due date of the filing. These are the same options as you've gotten in the past through the OPTins wizard. Automation is making its debut. For the 2019-2020 software, we're introducing Auto Efile for OPTins states. With Auto Efile, all you need to do is right-click the return or returns you wish to e-file via OPTins and the software will file it for you. This filing process works in the background so you can keep your momentum going with your other tasks. To use this feature, your administrator must enable it under Administrator Options. When you first enable Auto Efile, an agreement will pop up. OPTins requires that you agree to their user agreement every time you file. Since you're agreeing to it here, that agreement will transfer to each return you file. Once all the NAIC autofill options are decided on, you can right-click on a return or multiple returns, so long as they're all OPTins states, and select Auto Efile. The option won't be available if one of the states selected is not an OPTins state. It may look like nothing is happening, but the software is filing your return for you in the background so you can keep working on other things. Should there be an error, the software will give you a notification to let you know what failed and why. Otherwise, a green E will appear next to the return when it has been successfully e-filed.